With a record number of students applying to live on campus, UK is going through some growing pains.
There are not enough dorm rooms to house them all, and some students are upset with the university's creative solutions. LEX 18's Jacqueline Nye has the big story at 11.
In most ways, it's a good problem to have. The University of Kentucky says the next incoming class is slated to be the largest in school history, with more than 5,450 students planning to enroll. Also, a record number of students are returning to live on campus for another year at 2,425. But the university does not have enough beds for a few hundred of those students.
In some ways, we planned for it, understanding that in some of these residence halls where we have these multi-purpose rooms, they were built in such a way that if there was a capacity issue, we could convert them into a residence hall.
But not so fast. Some resident assistants are upset because not only will they have even more students to look after, they could potentially be rooming with a student when RAs normally have their own rooms.
As an RA, our space, like our living space, is usually a place where we can invite residents over to talk to us, and not having that space anymore because there's going to be somebody else in there. Like I said, kind of like breach of confidentiality.
Autumn Saltzman was an RA last year, but resigned this year because of the stress of having even more students to supervise.
When you have more students, that's less time that you can talk to each student, and sometimes those individual conversations can mean like the difference between life and death for a student.
UK says while they're still in the process of assigning a room to every student, they will be meeting with RAs.
Because they are so pivotal. I mean, they're leaders and mentors and counselors for these students, so they're really vital. In fact, it's the work they do that is enabling more students to come back and to be successful and come back to UK for a second year.
The university says the students who already have rooms will not be moved. In Lexington, Jacqueline Nye, LEX 18 News.